Yes, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miriam Zalwango, and I welcome you to your Guide YouTube show. Right here with me, I'm with a very wonderful gentleman. He's going to talk about himself as we proceed up with the interview.
Okay, thank you, Miriam. It's a privilege and an honor to be hosted on this lovely show. I go by the names of Mujuni Joshua.
Okay.
And I work in the capacity of marketing and communications lead here at Exim Bank, where we offer financial solutions to all Ugandans. Yes.
Yes, so Exim Bank offers financial solutions to all Ugandans.
Tailored financial solutions.
Tailored financial solutions to all Ugandans.
To your needs and wants. Offer.
Okay, yeah, so Mr. Joshua, could you please tell us a little more about Exim Bank? Because there is someone out there who has not heard of what actually Exim Bank is. And they would love to know what is Exim Bank, what are their services, and what's their mission within Uganda, because I think it's one of the newest banks that we have around, right?
Okay. Okay, for starters, it's not really new. Exim Bank is a fully fledged commercial bank.
Okay.
And Exim Bank took over Imperial Bank back in 2012.
2012.
Okay. So that means we've been in the market for over 23 years.
23 years.
Yes. No. 23? Yes. Okay. Regionally 23. Over 23 years. But here in Uganda, over 13 years. Yes. Exim Bank has a regional footprint. Okay. We are not only in Uganda, but we are also in Tanzania, where our headquarters are. We're in Ethiopia, we're in Djibouti, we're in Comoros, and we're in Ethiopia. Exim Bank is a local bank, or someone can call it bank wa muntu wa wansi. Where we have, I think majority of the Ugandans know Mukwano. Mukwano is one of the biggest shareholders of Exim Bank. Yes. So, which shows that Exim Bank is for us. It's for us, the Ugandans. We've been here. We've been serving Ugandans, and we have over 18,000 Ugandans.
Using Exim Bank.
Using our platform.
Okay, so Mr. Joshua, what would be that one reason that would actually pull me to come and use Exim Bank for all my financial services and everything, leaving out all the other banks, the rest of the banks that are around Uganda? Why would Exim Bank be one of my first choices to think about in that kind of?
Yeah, thank you, Miriam. We are very swift. In our service delivery. What we put at the forefront is offering convenient services to the customer. We have 7 branches within CBD, but on top of these branches, we have alternative channels that are put in place to ease customers' transactions.
Okay, yes. So, Mr. Joshua, before we go any further, what would CBD mean for a person hearing it for the very first time?
CBD is, in short, it's within Kampala. To make it simpler
within
for someone.
Kampala, that's CBD.
Yes. So the areas operating within the central region. Yes. So we are looking at only the areas within Kampala. Yes. So
Exim Bank doesn't exceed to those other regions that are outside Kampala?
No, it doesn't. But through strategic partnerships, we have a strategic partnership with Centenary because it already has that footprint. So what this allows is for one Miriam out there who has an Exim account to access it through a Centenary Bank account. Now you're going to ask me how. How? Yes. That's why it's a strategic partnership. We have an account with Centenary, which allows you to deposit,
Okay.
To deposit or withdraw your money through a Centenary bank, but onto your Exim account.
Okay, so what if there is a Miriam out there in Chiliandongo?
Yes.
And she has heard of Exim Bank, and she's so excited of getting an account within Exim Bank, but she doesn't have the funds to facilitate her movement to Kampala to access the CBD, right? The CBD area to access the Exim Bank services. So what would you advise that Miriam out there to do?
Yes, actually it's an area we recently discovered, and we are currently undergoing an Omni upgrade.
Okay.
An Omni is, in layman's language, it's a platform that encompasses internet banking, mobile banking, you know.
Yeah.
So what we are trying to do here is enable that Miriam in Kiliandongo to open up an account at their fingertips. Okay. Yes. Where
online.
Where you go online, open up the account, and we receive it on our end and approve, and you're able to transact normally.
Yes. So, Mr. Joshua, about that online thing, how will that Miriam, who is in Chiliandongo, be sure that she's actually sending in logins or what else for just Exim Bank? Not, there are scammers in like online. Like there are many people building up such apps and people are being scammed. How will that person who is that side get to know and be sure that this is actually Exim Bank and whatever I'm trying on, it's just a success? Okay,
so we are going to run an awareness drive, call it a marketing campaign around this. This is insider information. And the team at Your Guide is lucky to have this. We are going to run a campaign where we are communicating to that Miriam in Kiliandongo, that Miriam in Pakwach, that Miriam in Arua. We are telling them that, you know what?
There is Exim Bank.
This is happening, and you're going to be able to do this. They have made it very simple. Yes, it's going to be a three-step verification for you to be able to get your account. So it's going to be really fast and convenient. Yes.
So how has been your experience with working with diverse clients? This is a bank, and of course it hosts different kinds of people. There may be tourists, there may be Ugandans, there may be you said you're having branches in Tanzania where the headquarters are. You're having branches in Ethiopia. So how has been your experience interconnecting with such kind of clients, like from different areas? How do you handle tourists, those who don't know how things operate within Uganda? So how do you keep on interconnecting with those people? Like, what's your experience with them?
We have a robust system within our business teams across all the OPCOs. By OPCOs, I mean Djibouti, Uganda, Tanzania. So we have a robust system where we have our business teams, number one, sharing knowledge about the business environment and the happenings. Number two, about offering solutions to customers who intend to use services in one of our subsidiaries. Because I won't lie, you find a customer is coming from Tanzania and maybe requires to transfer a huge sum of money and to use it well in Uganda. But because we already have that relationship, our business teams are always in touch to ensure that there's business continuity even when the customer is moving from one subsidiary to another. So at least we have that robust communication that happens, and also in terms of referrals, in terms of basically managing our stakeholders and making sure that they're happy. Because if I understand that the business need for my client is maybe now channeling to Comoros. Yes, I'll take the initiative to reach out to the team in Comoros and have it as smooth as possible for this individual in particular.
Okay, yes, so thinking of something,
Yes.
in case there is a situation when you're having a foreign client and there is an issue of language barrier,
Yes.
how would you handle such a situation?
Yes.
Because maybe someone doesn't know English, they don't know Luganda, and maybe some other simpler language that is usually common. Like, how would you handle such a situation?
Okay.
He wants to use the bank, but the language is actually failing out on all of you guys.
Yes. I'll start with our digital solutions.
Okay.
Yes. You have the option of selecting which language you're comfortable with.
Okay.
Yes. If you open our app, you'll be able to select whether English, French, Espanol, to mention but a few.
Okay.
Because we put it into consideration that there will be a certain customer who will come up and maybe they do not know the language that we use here as locals, or even better yet, English. Okay.
Yes.
If it is on a personal level, I haven't encountered anyone who doesn't know either English or French or German, but we have a well-trained business team, yeah, who are acquainted with one or two languages that are external languages.
Beautiful.
I myself, I speak some Dutch, so it's we haven't encountered any, but at least our systems cater for that. Yes.
Then
But now that you've mentioned it, I'll make sure I pick it up. Yeah.
It's high time you got means.
Yes.
As early as now. So, do you have any special packages for students, beginners, those who have never saved before? Like, how are your charges, and what is that called? That money that is deducted from your account, the fees.
Yes.
Like, how would you handle a student who is actually earning on a low, maybe from pocket money, and he or she wants to save some money for themselves? Like, how would you handle such a situation? He or she doesn't want to lose money because, students, they don't earn like 1 month or something like that.
Yes.
But, banks, when you take a lot of time without depositing, you go after some time and then your money is like kind of chopped. So do you have any special packages that would actually encourage these students, however much they earn so low, to keep on saving money for themselves in banks rather than keeping them in boxes where rats can actually reach and eat their money?
Yes. Okay. I actually keep telling people Exim Bank has the best solutions for
such people.
Yeah.
Okay.
For children, because let me start with children. We have a Junior Star account.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Junior Star. And this is for any child who is below the age of 18. Okay. 0 to 18 years.
0 to 18 years.
Yes. Where we have your guardian as the primary person. No, in this case, they become the secondary. Yes. But they open up the account for you.
Okay.
And you save. You're able to save on this account.
Okay.
This account has no ledger fees. Yes.
Okay.
Which enables you to utilize it if you're a parent out there for your child, saving for school fees, saving for any other thing for your child. Because what it does, they limit the transactions that you make. Yes, because it's put in a way that is going to help you meet your goal. Yes, your goal. For a student out there, they can also, at whatever level, below senior 6, you can utilize this account as well, because you're not going to pay for any ledger fees at the end of the month or something like that. Moving on to students who are maybe in university.
Yes, universities, high school.
Yes. We have also accounts for them that are very, very, that have very, very minimal ledger fees. Yeah, very, very minimal, where you find the ledger fees are below a certain amount, let's say 10,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's when they get to charge your account. But if your account is loaded above 10,000, you don't get to be charged.
Okay.
Yes. Starting up these accounts is very simple. All we need right now is a copy of your national ID, your passport photo, and a filled form, your presence to fill the form and sign. However, now we are going digital, so this is even going to be better.
Yeah.
We are going to have a drive in universities. You'll probably see us at Victoria University trying to.
For you.
Yeah. We just want you to scan a code and open your account instantly. Okay. Yeah. What we want on our side is for you to press us and tell us, you know what, Joshua, you assured us that I'm going to have an account in 3 minutes. I do not have it.
3 minutes.
Yes. There you come and squeeze me, but yeah, we are offering a really fast and convenient solution.
Yes, so that is what Exim Bank actually has for the students, and it has a very beautiful package for the little children. So I encourage all parents who are out there not to just pass by Exim Bank, come by today and open up an account for your little baby, for your children, and encourage your grown-up kids to as well open up bank accounts, because saving for the future, saving for the best. Okay, yes. So, Mr. Joshua, which strategies would you put up to support tourism-related business within areas that are underbanked within Uganda?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Miriam. Yes, it's undoubtedly an untapped area.
Okay.
More so for us as a financial industry, and seeing the trajectory of the tourism sector and how it has been developing.
Okay.
We've seen how ecotourism, how the culture tourism, how it's really growing at a fast rate. I think, in my view, we need to come together as financial institutions and create credit and seek and also create credit opportunities for tourist or tourism operators to enable them as an enablement for further tourism. Okay. We've seen so many Ugandans going abroad for particular events. We've seen so many outsiders coming in Uganda for, events such as Nyege, if I'm to take an example, we've seen people coming from different walks of life, and that's cultural tourism in itself. And with this comes a lot of foreign revenue, which an opportunity that we may not be harnessing, to the maximum. But also, I feel like it's not also just a financial industry initiative to take this on, but I feel like every company out there has a role to play. Yes, it's a very big opportunity that we have of showcasing our ecotourism, of showcasing our culture. It's a big opportunity. So the best thing we can do, speaking from the financial sense, is availing the tourism operators in their different capacities, credit to enhance their operations, and also increase the intensity of the visits or the activities that are drawing people to come to Uganda.
Okay. Yes. So, how best do you think the banks in Uganda are working hand in hand to support the tourism sector?
Yes.
Because the tourism sector is one of the sectors that are holding up Uganda, being that it's the pearl of Africa. It's attracting a lot of people in and out on a daily. Yes. So, how best do you think the banks are strategizing up policies, are working up to keep this sector ongoing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or how best do you think it can do better to support the tourism sector?
Yes. I think still from a financial perspective, as you highlighted,
Yes.
we need to sponsor. We need stakeholder sponsorships
Yes.
that will enable all the key players in these tourism events or tourism endeavors to have a smooth run. Okay, we need those partnerships where we come as financial institutions to sponsor, and in turn also serve that customer. Yes.
Okay.
That customer who is flying into the country. Why do we call them a customer? We call them a customer because they are going to, at the end of the day, they will have to pay for something. Okay?
In the country.
So, how do we tap into that system? Okay? There's an opportunity for both tourism and the financial sector.
Yes.
So, on our end, we need to create a robust financial system that's going to enable Miriam to ably pay for her drink while she's at Nyege Nyege without having to move with cash. Okay? We are going to have to create a system where we are going to partner with different stakeholders to bring convenience for that person who is coming to have a good time, to have lifestyle, to take in the lifestyle that we're offering here. I'm happy that some of the banks adapted to the lifestyle. Yes, we've seen some banks sponsoring events.
Okay.
Yes, we've seen some banks into Roast and Rhyme. We've seen some banks into Bivuru, those festivals where they bring in someone from an external artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then banks come in to support.
Yes.
Okay.
And then yes. So at least it's good that we are moving away from the rigid form of marketing to something much broader, because this is where there are opportunities. Also, our financial institutions, I think since Stanbic and I&M have gone out of their way to also create, I think you've seen they're like kiosks, certain kiosks during events where you can
go and make transactions.
Yes. If I want to buy a beer, I'll buy it at a discounted fee of 2,000 or something like that. So for me, from the marketing point of view, I would look at having tailored solutions.
Okay.
Yes. For the tourists coming in. Yes.
Yes.
Having those solutions that they're going to come in, but they won't feel the need of, oh, I have to exchange money. Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Let us have a robust system where I'll be able to just tap and pay.
Tap and pay.
Yes, and pay for my drink and pay for my meal while I'm at Nyege Nyege, such that we support tourism also. Yes, because the feeling that the customer gets, is long lasting, because
that will bring him back the next time.
Exactly, it will bring him back the next time. So that's what we need to do.
Okay. Yes. So as for someone who has been in Uganda using Exim Bank, in case that person travels to maybe like the States, Australia, so is that person still able to access the Exim Bank accounts from wherever they are? Yes,
they are. They should access them. As I said earlier, we're a regional bank.
Okay.
Yes. And we offer services at international standards.
Okay.
So we have alternate channels through which any individual can access and transact. Yes. Okay. We have internet banking for someone who is out there and you want to transact. Yes, and you don't have the liberty of stepping into the banking hall because you're out of the country.
So you mean you're having agents, bank agents in almost every place around the globe?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Yes, that's so beautiful.
Yes, actually we have over 9,500 agents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over 9,500 agents.
Yes, on the shared ABC platform.
Okay.
Yes, so you can just approach any agent. Yeah. You know, these days you don't have to walk to a banking hall.
Yeah,
yes.
because
There are so
very
many
tiring.
options. Yes. There are so many options. We have USSD code, which is *298 hash.
*298 hash.
Yes.
That's for Exim Bank only.
Yes.
Okay.
You can self-register. Okay. If you already have an account.
Okay.
Yeah, self-register. It's a very quick and convenient step. It has a convenient step. So within a few minutes you will have registered. We do have toll-free lines.
Toll-free lines. You just call and someone picks up from the service center.
Yes. Our toll-free line is 0800
0800
211
211
070.
070.
Yes.
Then someone from Exim Bank picks up the phone.
So for quick support, you know, whether you are abroad,
inquiries and helping.
Yes.
Okay.
Whether you're abroad, you're within the country, we have our WhatsApp channel, we have our website is running, we have social media handles.
Vast information.
Yes. So we have a versatile, you know, information system of depending on what you need, the team is ready to support.
Okay, that's so beautiful. Yes, so Mr. Joshua, there is someone who has never been to Uganda.
Yes.
Which place would you actually render that person to visit around Uganda? And you're like, that place, if you ever visit that place, trust me, you won't leave Uganda. What would be that place?
The zoo.
The zoo?
Why? I think...
you mean the Entebbe Zoo?
Yes.
Okay. What's so special about the zoo?
Growing up when I was young, I think it's one of the places that
Mr. Joshua,
yes.
When was your last time to visit the zoo?
Actually, not so long ago, last year.
Okay, before last year.
Yeah.
When was your last time to visit the zoo before last year?
So many years.
I know, you must have been in primary school.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, but it's such I'm trying to look for
it's beyond description.
It's something beautiful that we have, because it's a place you can never grow tired of, you know, and I feel like we do not appreciate it enough. You know, people come in from different walks of life to see different species, and you know, even people pay money to name
the
animals. You know?
Really?
Yes, they pay quite a lot of money
to name the animals. Then names after themselves, or just any name they get?
Any name.
Hey,
yes,
I didn't know about
people
that.
Pay for that. So,
really?
Yeah. So it's
at the zoo.
Yes,
in Uganda.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. So it's such a beautiful place. It's a place that accommodates all groups of people, the young to the old.
Yes. Actually, there is as well a space for having parties, weddings.
Yes.
The beautiful view of the lake.
Exactly. And it's also a symbol of let me say recreation. Yes. It shows how as Ugandans how we have managed to sustain different animals, different types of animals. You know how we've managed. You know the likes of the Zakayo. I think Zakayo passed away, right?
Yes, he passed away.
Yes, the likes of Zakayo, the lions. Some I can't even remember the names. So it's such a beautiful place.
A beautiful place.
Yes, I would want every tourist to first
visit
there.
The zoo.
Yeah. I think it's one of the oldest and most prestigious place that we have in
yes,
Uganda.
so someone out there who hasn't been to Uganda, Mr. Joshua is calling upon you to come and visit the Entebbe Zoo in Entebbe, right?
Yes, Entebbe.
Yes. Yes. So, Mr. Joshua, as we wind up this show, we would like to have an overview over everything and wrap up and give that simple, brief information to the public. Call them to come and utilize Exim Bank because of its beautiful services and
Yes. Okay. Thank you once again, Miriam, for hosting me on this beautiful show.
You're welcome.
Tourism is always it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. I myself, I love exploring, and much as I love exploring, I also want the person out there hearing this to come explore with us.
Uganda.
Yes, with both Uganda and Exim Bank, because I personally, I have the brand at heart, not just because I work here, but it's a really good brand, and the team goes out of its way to ensure that there's utmost service delivery. So my message out there would be to invite each and every one of you to come open up an account with us. Yes, come transact with us, just test us.
They're going
just
to come.
Test us.
They're coming.
Just test us. For us, our notion is innovation is life.
Innovation is life.
Yes. So we always try to make
an innovation for our life to be.
Exactly. We try to make it convenient for people, and such that you get an experience that you won't get elsewhere. Okay.
Yes.
So our call to action is for you, the person listening, to come open up an account with us. Tell us your banking needs. We have a well-trained team to take good care of you. We'll be here to listen, we'll be here to advise, we'll be here to guide. And we are, as I said earlier, our biggest shareholder is Mukwano. So yes, we are very, very aware and very cognizant of our Ugandans, our people. Yes, so we'll take good care of you. You don't have to worry. Yes, and most people think that this is a Chinese bank. It's not a Chinese bank. It's locally owned, and also it has a shareholding with the Bank of TZ, Amazal, and also Mukwano. So we are waiting for you to start your journey with Exim.
Thank you so much, Mr. Joshua. It has been a wonderful privilege, such an honor to be your guests, right? We're your guests today. So thank you so much for hosting us. Thank you so much for hosting your guide YouTube show. And everyone has heard Exim Bank, innovation is life. Yes. So where would you be if you don't have that innovation within you? Yes. So without innovation, Exim Bank says there is no life. So this is a call to action to every parent out there, to every individual out there, to every Ugandan and anyone who is outside Uganda to come and utilize Exim Bank. It has the best services around. Yes. So I remain Miriam Zalwango. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment and share our videos. See you next time.